Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I thought it'd be neat to share with you kind of an easy way on how to cut to four of a kind of any four cards you want, okay? So you have a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled, and what you're gonna do is you can either divide the cards into four separate but somewhat equal stacks of cards just like so, or you can have a spectator do this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn over the top card from each stack, okay? And now we're gonna count down the number corresponding to that card. If it was a face card, it'd be 10. If it was an ace, it would be 1. And then once we're done counting the number that corresponds to that card that we turned over, then we're gonna put 1, 2, 3 cards on the rest of the piles, okay? So for example, this was a 7, so I'm gonna count down 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, okay? Put those cards back. Now, this was a 9. I'm going to count down 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put a card on each of the other stacks. Put the rest of the cards down. 6, watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a card on each of the other stacks. Put the rest of the cards down. And then finally 5, I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a card on each of the other stacks just like that, okay? So, random 4 cuts within a well-mixed, well-shuffled, regular deck of cards. And look at this, if I give my cards a magic snap, we have found the 4 aces, okay? And that's how you cut to any 4 of a kind in a regular deck of cards. And I can even show you that all the cards are here, okay? Now, before I show you how to do this, please like and subscribe to this video. I appreciate it. It really helps this channel out. I also want to give out to my channel members, John, Claire, and all the other channel members that I have on this channel. I really appreciate it. It really helps this channel out. If you're thinking about having a channel membership yourself, just go ahead and click on that membership tab and you can check it out for yourself, okay? Also, check out thebestmagicshop.com where you can find some awesome new magic tricks, accessories, shirts, bags, and more for yourself or anyone who just likes magic. Now for the tutorial. Okay, how to cut to any 4 of a kind. So you're just gonna have to do a little setup here. You're gonna need any 4 of a kind that you want out of the deck. For this case, I used the 4 aces. You can use the 4 kings, 4 queens, 4 jacks, any 4 cards that you want. It doesn't really matter. So you're gonna have your 4 cards, okay? And then on top of those, put any 2 cards that you want. I mean, it doesn't matter. And then any 5 put on top of that, okay? So you have, this is the rest of your deck. You have the 4 aces, any 2 cards. It doesn't matter what these 2 are. And then a 5, okay? It matters that it's a 5. It doesn't matter that it's a 5 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 5 of spades, whatever, okay? Any 5 you want, okay? So you take these cards and put them on top of your deck just like that, okay? So you can show that you have a regular deck of cards and you can give the cards a shuffle just as long as you shuffle those 7 cards last, okay? So there's more than 7, but you kind of get the gist of that, okay? So it looks like you're shuffling the cards, but just leave at least 7 cards on top. So your top setup is still the 5, the 2 any cards, and the 4 aces, okay? So that's your setup. Now, you want to separate the deck into 4 piles, somewhat equal. You want to have, at least 13 cards in stacks 2, 3, and 4. So the first stack, you can have a little bit less than the 13 cards. So you can just finger off and just put the first stack down on the table like that, or have a spectator cut off, the cards. Just make sure that there's about 13 in each stack, just in case if you get a 10, okay? Now, each top card does not matter, except for this one. This is your 5 that you planted, okay? So that's the only one that matters. So make sure that that 5 is here, and you should be okay. So all you're doing is just kind of misdirection at this point. You're saying, I'm gonna count down the corresponding number of cards here, and then put a card on each and every stack. So this was a 7. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and see, now I've cut less than 13 cards on this one, so I ran out. And so you can always just go like that and complete the other third pile of cards with just any other card, okay? So the second stack is a 4. You can just say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And basically all you're doing at this point is putting, because you had 2 cards after the 5, okay? So you're just putting enough cards so you can count down 5 cards. So you're putting just 3 cards on top of this stack. So when you count down to 5 and then place a card on each of the other stacks, you are at the aces that you set up, okay? So now here is 8, so you just count down 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't matter. Like I said, if they do a face card, you can do it as 10. An ace can be 1. The numbers, don't matter, okay? Just as long as you have enough cards in here. Okay, so now we've put 3 additional cards on this last stack, and so we set it up for a 5, so we just count down 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, those were the 3 additional ones that we put on top. Okay, 4 and 5, those were the 2 that we started with. Okay, and then now 1, 2, 3, this is an ace, this is an ace, this is an ace, and then put these cards back on top, and that's your last ace. And then if you snap your fingers, boom, it looks like you have cut to a 4 of a kind, but it's just a simple setup. Okay, pretty easy to do. It's kind of, it's more misdirection than anything, just because you're counting down the numbers, which don't matter at all in the trick, and you just have to have it set up. And if you shuffle, just make sure you don't shuffle those top 7 cards into the rest of the deck, okay? So let me know what you think. I hope you like it. Have fun with it. It's a very simple trick to do, but it's really impressive once you find 4 of a kind, and then you can always, take the aces off and show that these are, just regular, the rest of the deck of cards. And then you can go on with doing any other trick that you want. Okay? So let me know what you think. Have fun with it. Enjoy. And until next time.